Hi everybody, it's Helen. So, this is going to be my first card I'm making. Brittany doesn't like doing cards, so I'm going to make a card for you guys. Hopefully it won't be that long, but I am going to time it. So, let's start the timer now. Oops. Wait a minute. Reset, start. Okay. So, this I don't have die cuts for. And it's going to be a Mother's Day card. So, this is the stamps that I have. Like I said, I have no die cuts. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my die cut machine. I have a big one and I have a little one. And seeing how I don't have a lot of money, I don't use the big brand names. So here is my A2 size card base. And I have A2 size rectangles, die cuts. So I'm going to die cut my panel down to the size of my card because I don't fussy cut if I don't have to. So I am going to put my panel down here and I'm going to cut it to the size of my card. And then I'm just going to take and stamp right on my panel. Come on, tape. Just gonna put a little bit of tape down to hold it in place. And then make my sandwich. I accidentally cut on both sides of the plate, so now I have to check to see what side is the good side. So I'm just gonna run this through, and I went down, looks like 2 sizes. So I'm going to keep my frame in case I want to use it on another project. If I can get it off here without ripping. Okay. So here is my panel. And I'll put my die cut back. Keep it inside this bag so I don't lose the pieces if they come off the magnetic sheet there. This put away. I have a rolling card off to the side here. I have a pretty big craft room in my basement, but I put all my card stuff on a rolling cart so I know exactly where everything is. This one I will save and put my plates away. Okay. Let's see how that's gonna look. Alright, that's going to be fine. So now these are the stamps right here. So I'm going to color the stamps. But I want to put them in my stamp positioner here. And $10.99 on Amazon. That's where I got the stamp positioner. And, you know, you get what you pay for. Sometimes this little piece pops out. This side so far hasn't done it, but the other side has. And so sometimes it messes up my things when I stamp. So I put tape to hold it down really good. Oops. Help if I had it inside. So this is going to be my final panel here. So I want to make sure that I do this so I don't have to fussy cut. Now, something I do when I get all my stamps, woo, calm down, when it's not Lawn Fawn, because Lawn Fawn and some of the other stamps have the booklet that, like the little stamps on a sheet of acetate that's one piece, like folded, and so you don't have to worry about it coming apart or losing your stamps. So I do this so I can just go like that and take them out, and I don't lose the top acetate paper. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pick out which ones I want to do. And so I'm not making this for my mother because my mother has passed away. She has been for a while. So honestly, I might be making it for my little nephews to give to their mother, which would be my sister. So I think I want to do this one here. And this one is the mama. And it looks like a little girl, but that's okay. My sister only has boys, but boys have really long hair, so they look like a girl. They're adorable, though. Really adorable. Let's see, now I gotta figure out how I want this to look and what else I want to use. So I used that one. No, I'm gonna make a second card with that one. So I think I'm going to go with this flower here. And I'm going to color these with my Ohu, I think it Ohu, something like that, markers. They're alcohol markers. But like I said, I'm on a budget, so I think I'm gonna do Happy Mother's Day, that one. Love you, Mom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one, and then the second card I'll do with that one. So the reason you see me rubbing these stamps, I'm just trying to like condition and get all the residue off them from, let's see, from when they were made. I think I might want to go like that. So I have my thing there, my stamping tool. I have to find my ink. Where did my ink go? Come on, I thought I organized myself. Apparently I didn't get my ink. Ink, where did you go? Right here. On my cart still. Alright, ink. So I use Memento ink tuxedo black for this because it gets along well with the alcohol markers I'm going to use. So I love coloring. I'm not an expert at coloring at all. My husband is. My husband is really, really good at doing this stuff. So, yes. Husband good, wife no. He's actually an artist. He can do drawing, sculpting, painting, whatever. He knows how to do it all. So when I mess up with my markers, I generally take them to him and tell him, hey, fix this. It doesn't look right. Sometimes he can. Sometimes he can't. And when he can't, he just tells me, trash it. So that's what ends up happening. I have to trash it. Oh, I like that. I do really like that. Okay. So put this away. Let's clean these off. Let's actually make sure my fingers are clean. Let's take this out in case something was to happen. I don't have to worry about that. So usually I never stay clean when I do inking. I've only been doing this for a little over 2 months maybe. So I actually do like doing this. I actually love doing this, but it's something I saw on Bethany's channel. Bethany Dilly. Bethadilly. And I actually went on her channel because she did a lot of Cricut stuff, and I have 2 Cricuts because they make quiet books. I made them for my nephew, and now I'm making them for future grandkids. And so I went on to see that and figured I have a Cricut. Let's see what else I can make with it. And then I saw her doing card making, and yeah, I loved it. So I came out. So I got into card making. Of course, I told my husband, I would never do that. I don't need to do that. But I actually saw her making the cards. I color up here because it's really hard to see for me when it's way down there. So I do it up here where I can see better. So I was making my nephew's stuff with the, I was throwing them a birthday party. My youngest nephew, Aiden, it was his birthday, so he was like, Auntie, can you make me, what's the guy's name? PJ Mask. He's got the white hair. I can never think of his name. Oh, Romeo. So, this is Pastel Peach R118. Hope you can't see my head. So anyways, he was like, can you throw me a Romeo party? Because the year before, I gave him a PJ Mask. And then he wanted just Romeo this time. So I was like, yeah, I could do that. And so he was happy. So I went on Pinterest and I found all kinds of ways that people did the party, and I pulled pictures of Romeo, and I ended up just doing all the bad guys and all the good guys. So at my house I have a huge island. So on one end of the island was good guys and the other end of the island was bad guys. I made them big poster boards with one of them was like, it's time to be a hero. And he was just, oh, I didn't do her neck. He was just so excited, and he loved it. And I made him a birthday card, and I hadn't really seen Bethany at that time, so I didn't know anything about birthday cards really, for making them with die cuts or stamps or anything like that. So I have a couple cups full of my markers that I use a lot. So that's what I'm pulling from my marker cups. This is for her mouth. Cadmium. I can't say it right. I can, but I can't. Cadmium red, something like that. But can you see it? I think you can see it. So I'll let you know what it is so you can see it. So anyways, I actually got into making the cards. I kept telling my husband, those are cute. I really like that. I like that. And then I told him, well, I'm doing cards for Aiden and Atreyu anyways. So, and we were doing our family holiday where we give gifts to each other. So, to make it easier on my husband, I think I'm going to use this color. Whew, almost dropped it. Let's see, I need, nope, not that. Not that. I need, where's my, right here, scrap. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this for her hair and this for their hair. Let's see which one is the darker one. I think it's that one. Okay, so this one is leather, and it's E260. And then I'll be using the lighter reddish brass. Reddish brass. That's hard for me to say. E120. Get a little tongue-tied there. So I don't do highlights, but what I do is I will darken part of the area and then just try to blend it out. So I'm going to do the mama and the baby. In this case, this baby is the son, not the daughter. Even though I just said the daughter, I think I said the daughter. Okay, so mama gets the same color hair. Sorry, I have to turn here. So I started getting the stamps that I wanted and had my kids buy it all, mostly all of it, but I mean, not all, a good amount of it. I have a lot of Stampin' die cuts that I just get whenever I see them. I like them. I wasn't really making videos when I got them. I have made some cards, but not a lot, so mostly figured I would try my hand at a video and see how that works out. So we're at 19 minutes so far, so hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, this one. 1E 120. So now I just blend it down. All these colors are almost the same. What happened to my lighter one? I don't know. Oh, I think I usually use sand. Oh well, that's fine. I guess it'll just look like it's all dark brown, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that is his ear, so I'm gonna have to come back on that one and give him some ear color. So, oops, I got a little bit in her face on that. Oh well, I'll try to blend it out. So this is the first time I'm actually doing it on a panel. Normally, I would have this die cuts with it, so... Oh, she's gonna have dark on her eyebrow, too. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got my hand over it. I'm just looking at things, trying to figure out what part is hair and what part isn't. I don't know if that's hair, but I already went into it, so I'm just going to color it. So I think that's it. Let's go here. Their eyebrow. I kind of like that. Let me see, where is my pastel peach? Let's see if I can do something with this one. Not really. I guess it's lightening it a little bit. Okay. Alright. Can you see that? It's lightened it a little bit. But I don't want to keep going over it. Okay, so for the flower, what am I gonna do? I will probably do these two. Light pink and viola. So I'm gonna go with V230 first. That's the viola. So it's kind of pinkish and a violet-ish color. So it'll have kind of like both colors mixed in it. I think that's kind of cool. If I can pull it off. Oh, sorry, I didn't leave it up there, but... And then this one is RV280 light pink. Oops. Yeah, I kind of like the look of this. So, I didn't show that one either. Let's just put this one up here too. There we go. Can you see them? Yes. So let's just go a little there, a little here, a little here. Let's just bump this purple up again. I really like this. I really do. I think that looks so fun. Really funny colors. Oh, I took the wrong end off it. Oh well, I didn't use the wrong end, so that's good. Okay, now I think so I'm gonna do some little bit of a blend here. Top a little off, and then I'm just gonna go over this a little. Let's see. I don't want it to be that dark, but just like a little bit of color there. Yeah. And just like that. I think that's good. Okay. So, looks like that is it. So I am at 27 minutes. So here is my card. And I am going to put some foam tape on it. Give it a little bit of dimension, seeing how everything else is flat on the card. And one more. Take off my liner paper. And now let's put this on here. Center it. And stick it. All right. It's a little bit simple, but I'm just not into fussy cutting, so I think it's adorable though. So, my final thing is this. So this is my logo. My Helron Designs is the name I go by. It is me and my husband named together, and he's actually the one that came up with it. So it's Helron Designs. Ta-da. And there you have it. My first card. Very simple. Okay. Now, that's all done. Cute. Oh, didn't even put the ink back on. Okay, so